Here's the weak verb kaufen, which means to buy. Look at this table to have a comparison between presence and preteritum. In presence, the conjugation is ich kaufe, du kaufst, sie, es kauft, wir kaufen, ihr kauft, sie kaufen. If you have noticed, in presence, the stamp is taken all over the personal pronouns. When it comes to the preteritum, we need to add a T between the stamp and the personal pronoun ending. For example, if we take with ich, kauf is the stamp and E is the ending. So insert a T between F and E, between the stamp and the E ending. It becomes kaufte. Ich kaufte. And this word kaufte is going to be the template for all the remaining personal pronouns, just like the stamp verb in presence. So, the kaufte is taken down along all the personal pronouns, and we will conjugate the verb as per the endings assigned. Du ends with st, so it becomes du kauftest. Sie, es kaufte. In this conjugation in preteritum, sie, es, the third person singular, does not take the T ending. So in preteritum, ich and sie, es forms are similar. Moving on to the plural, wir kauften, ihr kauftet, sie kauften. I will repeat the conjugation of preteritum once again. Ich kaufte, du kauftest, sie, es kaufte, wir kauften, ihr kauftet, sie kauften. If you look at this table, the endings are highlighted for better understanding. Compare and see the conjugations, how they are done in presence and preteritum. Notice the pattern. The en ending of infinitive is removed. Sometimes it's also just an end and replaced with the appropriate highlighted ending. The past tense endings are mostly just the present tense endings with an extra T. This is the weak past tense ending, and it's directly related to the D ending in weak English past tense. These 12 endings are used for every weak verb in German without any exception. Some of them are hard to pronounce if the verb has certain consonants at the end of the stem. In this case, an E is added between the stem and the ending. For example, here is the weak verb reden, which means to talk. Notice how without the extra E, it would be harder to distinguish among these forms. Let us first have a look at the presence conjugation. So the main verb, infinitive verb, readin, en is removed. The stem is read. So the conjugation is as follows. Ich rede. Du redst. Is my pronunciation correct now? No. What is redst? It sounds very weird. To make the pronunciation more appealing, after the stem ending D, an additional E is added before the ending ST. So it becomes redest. Du redest. Similarly, for ZS, after the stem and before the ending, an E is added. So it is redet. Ich rede. Du redest. Sie es redet. Wir reden. Ihr redet. Sie reden. So the additional E is added in du, ZS and ihr forms in presence. Let's now move to the preteritum of reden. So the stem ending is D and the pronoun ending is E. And as it is, we are adding an additional E after the stem D. And you are now familiar that in preteritum, we need to add one T before the pronoun ending. So it becomes Ich redete. Red is the stem. E is added for pronunciation. T is the preteritum ending. E is the verb ending. Ich redete. Now this redete is the template for all the remaining personal pronouns. Put them across, down, and then simply add the endings assigned. Du redetest. Du redetest. Sie es redete. Sie es redete. Wir redeten. Wir redeten. Ihr redetet. Ihr redetet. Sie redeten. Let's also have a quick look at another verb where the stem ends with T, that is arbeiten. So you have seen the conjugation of arbeiten in your previous lessons. Let's have a quick review. Ich arbeite. Du arbeitest, where an additional E is added after the stem and before the ST ending. Sie es arbeitet, additional E between the two T's. Wir arbeiten. Ihr arbeitet. Sie arbeiten. Now let's look at the conjugation in preteritum. So ich becomes ich arbeitete. Ich arbeitete. Du arbeitetest. Du arbeitetest. Air, Z, S, R by tetter. Air, Z, S, R by tetter. Wear, R by tetin. Wear, R by tetin. Ear, R by tetit. Ear, R by tetit. Z, Z, R by tetin. Z, Z, R by tetin. Also, notice that the C form, the formal second person, is conjugated exactly the same as the third person singular they. This is true for all the tenses and moods and for all the types of verbs.